Hey everybody, thanks for clicking in. Hey, today we're in Estate Hermon Hill, the neighborhood I grew up in, just down the street. It's a 5-unit historic rental property with a lot of potential. It needs a little bit of work, but if you put on your toolkit, get out the tools, you can make it all yours and it'll probably pay for itself. Let's go check it out. Okay, here we are right at the double entrance. I'll tell you in a minute why that's a double. 2 more units there, tons of parking, circular drive, a little storage shed there on the other side of my truck. And the parking comes all the way over to the boundary line, which I think about is where this wall is. That's a separate property. That's part of the original Hilty house there, but tons of parking. It's really nice old foliage here too. This is a beautiful flame tree. Look at these cactus that are all up in here. Super awesome. Those are probably 30 years old. And then we're coming in on the left door into this beautiful entry courtyard. Look at this. So beautiful. Stonework is awesome. You can see a new bond beam was poured and it has a relatively new roof. I don't have the age off the top of my head, but this nice shiny tin looks really good. Galvalume actually. And a couple of awesome royal palms there. This could be just an amazing garden area. Maybe a jacuzzi. You could tile it or just make it, make it a little organic garden. It's all walled off with beautiful stones. Lots of shade. Really great entry courtyard. Love it. Okay, now we're coming to the front door of what I call the owner's unit here. That was another unit and could be another unit, but it was broken up and opened up so that it was one large owner's unit all on this level. I think I'd probably leave it that way unless you really needed that extra rental income, because it makes for a very spacious home. Nice set of built-in shelves there. That additional room is there. We'll get to that in a second, but first we're going to bank a left into the kitchen and living area of the owner's unit. Love these, I think these are 24-inch concrete tiles. This is what's throughout the original Hilty house building now too, unless it's since been changed. This is an add-on here, but it adds some more square footage. Does give you the view out. And then here we are looking back at the kitchen, living, and this could be dining here or in here, although I think I would probably make this the living room. A very nice kitchen. It's got some granite countertops along here, double sink, awesome stonework there. That could have a nice spotlight on it. And then here we are looking at the appliances in the kitchen and the island. Really nice. And then no doors here, easily added. Bedroom. Cistern cover here. Quite spacious actually. And then this looks out to the entry courtyard. And here we are in the bathroom. I mean, may not be your style. You could definitely do a reno on it, but the shower was actually done. So it's in really good shape. Glass block here, lots of light coming in. And that's the whole left side of the owner's unit. Okay, we're gonna head back out from whence we came, cross over and shoot into the additional space that could be a really cool loft. Let's go. Out of the left side, past the entry corridor, and into the right side. Now this is a laundry room at the moment. Notice no electrical panel there. Unfortunately, the power is off, so we don't have any lights right now, but there is a full bath here. This got partially renoed. You still have the old tub and old tile, which I probably would keep. That stuff is nice and it's in good shape. And then the toilet was right here. So you got some leftover tile, but there's some work to be done in this full bath, which would make this a separate unit if you went that route. But check out this loft room. So sweet. Tons of stonework. Again, fairly new roofing material. So that's good. And then here we are looking back up at the loft area. Check out this lift system here that's tied off on a cleat. It's pretty cool. I'm dying to try it, but I haven't yet. And then here is the direct access to this room. So if you wanted to make this a 6th unit, you could. And here's the second door we were talking about at the beginning. One for the owner's unit, one for the separate rental unit. But like I said, I'd probably keep this all mine. This would make a really substantial home. All right, I'm I'm gonna take my chances without a railing and go up these stairs. See what's up here. There we go. Another big room there. Okay, walking across. It's all framed out. Another room there. It's dark, and like I said, there's no lights, but there's another big room there. So quite a bit of space up here. And again, everything up here is pretty much brand new. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna try to get back down these stairs safely, and then we'll go start looking at the other units, beginning with unit number 1, which is right there. Let's go. Out of the owner's courtyard entry. There's the loft side there. And then here's the first separate unit we're going to check out. This is actually number 2 because the owner's unit is considered number 1. But you have a nice covered entry area, needs a little bit of work. Glass block to the right, straight in we come. Down the hall and right into the dining area. You get dining here, closet to the left, and there's your kitchen right so. Nice little unit. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, beautiful breeze facing east. And then here we are looking back at the unit. Nice high vaulted ceilings, beautiful tongue and groove. Kitchen's dated. It's older Formica, but it is functional. So with a good cleanup, maybe some new doorknobs, maybe some new appliances, although that looks like it's in pretty decent shape. This place is rentable. Got a nice big pantry closet in here, all with built-in shelves. Nice. Electric panel there. And again, looking straight into the breeze. There's the old Danish hospital off in the distance for a point of reference to those of you who know the island. Again, we're probably, what, 5 minutes to town from here? Really great location as far as rentability. And then into the 1-bedroom area, shelves above, and again the same high vaulted ceilings, view out, double doors, and then ensuite. Dated but functional. Got your tub, your shower, that might need a little bit of work, and the toilet, of course. Nice unit. So 1-bedroom, 1-bath rental. We're going to head back out to the driveway parking area and check out unit number 3. Here we go. Okay, I'm standing on the circular driveway island. We've seen the owner side. We've seen unit number 2. And now we're going into unit number 3. Two down. 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Beautiful little entry patio. Again, it needs some work as well, but nice pergola. This could be an amazing little garden area right there. And then in we go. Spiral staircase takes you down to the bedroom. And then up on the upper level, you got this really cool living room. It's probably my favorite unit of all the rentals. I love this exposed brick right there on the wall. A little taste of it up there. And here you actually, on a clear day, you get a little teeny peek of ocean there. Then here we are looking towards the kitchen. Very comfortable. 2 people could be very comfortable in this space. Really cool. I love the character of that. Tray ceilings. And again, these old historic buildings, you can tell when you're at a historic part, the thickness of the walls, very thick, and they're tapered. Notice how they're tapered. They're not 90-degree angles. I love that. That's a newer window here that's been put in that opening. It swings out, side lights on either side. And then here's the front door with the side light as well. All right, let's head down. Check out the bedroom. Got your steel spiral staircase. And here we are. Bedroom here. Electrical panel up here. More beautiful stonework. That's actually caliche rock there. Lots of air coming through there. So this is a smaller bedroom area, but still functional, still comfortable. And then this has a separate exit door, which we'll check out in a second. Closet, and then ensuite bath. I love that pedestal. It's a custom made, like beach sandalwood type of look. Shower, toilet, and then a vent pipe here. You see that? It gives you ventilation to the outside. It's pretty sweet. Really keeps it nice and breezy and comfy down here. Love it. And then here, if you don't want to go out that way, you want to head straight up to the parking area, you can come out this door, take a right, up a few steps, and then here we are back at the front door. All right, that's all of the upper level. Now we're going to work our way down the path, take a left down, and there's 2 more units there. Let's go. All right, coming down the walkway, there's the exit door from below on unit number 3. And then here's the steps down to the remaining 2 units. And all the electric meters are also down here too. There's your view through the valley. Bananas for days. Well, got a hand coming out right now. Mine just came out at home and they were awesome. Mango tree there. Frangipani. And then here we are looking back up the unit. This is that owner's unit all along here. All right. These need work, I gotta tell you, but worth the effort. This one's a little smaller. As you can see, they had some sheetrock damage there. This is where the kitchen would be. Beautiful view out that way. Not at the moment, but. And then in here, there's like a crawl space where you can get up under the house, see in there? You can actually get to all your plumbing and stuff, which is really handy. And then there's some info there. Smaller unit, but still doable. Got your bedroom here. Like I said, no power, so sorry for the darkness. And then in here is a full bath. So, lower unit, number 1, which would make this actually number 4. And then I'm going to keep rolling, come back out to the patio, head down. Then here, this one is actually being used as a storage room, waiting on a key. But here we can look inside. That one is number 5. And then here are all your WAPA meters all lined up. So each unit is metered separately. The property boundary is somewhere right in here because this is the delineating line between the unit we have for sale and the neighbor next door, shared wall. All right, everybody, that's it. If you want to put your tool belt on, get at it. Some opportunity to make a few bucks here. Great location, beautiful property, just need someone to love it. If you want to check it out, give us a call. Love to show it to you. In the meantime, find your closest banana tree and grab a hand to go. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.